The screen flickers to life, a static hiss giving way to a grainy 1987 broadcast. A local news anchor, a man named Samuel Harding, speaks with an unsettling calmness, his face subtly obscured by the static. He announces a community event at Blackwood Sanatorium, promising a unique opportunity, a stark beginning, immediately establishing a sense of dread and the unsettling nature of a forgotten institution. Harding's voice continues, detailing the sanatorium's history, a place of treatment, recovery, and he subtly implies something far more sinister. The camera cuts to a montage of disturbing archival images. Faded photographs of patients in straitjackets, crumbling hallways, and institutional logos stained with what appears to be blood. It's a carefully constructed facade of normalcy masking a terrible past. The broadcast shifts, the static intensifying. Harding's voice becomes almost robotic. He's reading from a script, mentioning a special demonstration scheduled for 8 p.m. A map of the sanatorium appears on screen, highlighting a specific wing labeled Sector 7, radiating an oppressive sense of isolation and forbidden knowledge. We cut to a handheld camera recording within the abandoned sanatorium. The corridor is incredibly dark, lit only by the camera's weak beam, revealing peeling paint and unsettling stains on the floor. A faint, rhythmic dripping sound echoes in the silence, adding a chilling element of unseen presence. The camera pans across a room, a former operating theater, littered with rusted surgical instruments. A child's drawing is pinned to the wall, depicting a distorted figure with glowing eyes. A terrifying tableau suggesting the horrific procedures that once took place within these walls. The air feels cold, heavy with a suffocating sorrow. Suddenly, a faint whisper can be heard through the static on the recording. A child's voice repeating, "They're watching." The camera shakes violently, and the visual momentarily blurs, suggesting a physical disturbance. This builds intense suspense and introduces the key element of an unseen observer. The broadcast returns, Harding's voice even more strained, reporting a technical malfunction, but continuing to urge viewers to attend. He describes a sense of growing unease within the sanatorium, and he gestures vaguely towards the darkness. It's clear he's no longer reporting facts. He's offering a desperate warning. The camera catches a glimpse of movement in the periphery, a fleeting shadow, a brief distortion in the air. It's just for a fraction of a second, but it's enough to instill primal fear, a suggestion of something impossibly wrong lurking just beyond the frame. The heartbeat becomes audible. The broadcast cuts to black abruptly. A single, high-pitched tone begins to permeate the audio, escalating in volume and frequency. The tone slowly builds into a disorienting drone, mimicking the sound of a feedback loop or a distorted scream.